podcast about hip hop, entertainment, dating, sex, relationships, and social issues from a sometimes ratchet, y'all, but mostly woke perspective. So listen and subscribe to That's What I'm Saying. We're on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. We're on Spotify, Pandora, pretty much wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, watch That's What I'm Saying, the TV show, weekdays on Island TV. So follow us on Instagram and Facebook at TwizPod. So I'm Sean.
And I'm Shatara.
Hey, Shatara.
Hey,
How you doing?
sister. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Wow.
So blessed and highly favored. You know how that goes.
Good to hear your voice. All right.
Hey, what we calling this episode?
We're going to call this episode 2020 Pyrex Vision.
Okay, you ain't never seen them pies. Got so much white, it'll hurt your eyes.
Hey. That's trap music. All
right. So we got to get right into this Ratchet
Minute.
It. Of course, it is all up in the Ratchet was the Jeezy versus Gucci Mane versus battle, which was at nowhere but Magic City up in Atlanta. I've gone to Magic City a couple of times. With your brother, as a matter of fact, but good times. So we know this is the strip club. So anyway,
good chicken. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right, chicken wings. So for those that know, I'm always been a Jeezy fan. Although I did see somebody on Instagram, I thought it was funny. They was like, "Well, Gucci Mane married a black woman, so he already winning to me."
Oh, I'm on the floor sliding off my couch right now.
Hey. All right, so for those that know or don't know, this has been a long time coming because at first, I think Jeezy was going to battle T.I., and then I don't know, T.I. stepped down or whatever it was. So
right.
So the battle went on between Jeezy and Gucci Mane, and they have had like a beef that spans like over 10 years. So if you remember back, because Gucci's been in and out of jail. So the first time he got acquitted of murder, basically he was up at some chick's house. This was like 15 years ago. Right. And let's take it all the way back. So the beef originally started, I think, from the So Icy song. Remember? All these girls invited, I'm so icy. Mm-hmm. So remember, that was Jeezy and Gucci on it. And Jeezy thought it was going to be on his album first, The Thug Motivation, which is like a classique, and it was not because Gucci Mane took that shit. So he put it on his album first. So these two grown men have been beefing for decades. And then to make it worse, which is the crazy shit, so Gucci was at some girl's house and basically some dudes came in, broke in. He shot one of them, killed him. And the guy that he ended up shooting and killing was Pookie Loc, which might have been Gucci Mane. It was Jeezy's best friend or homeboy or something. So, then it was talk. I remember, Jeezy set up Gucci and had somebody come in and shoot him up and all this stuff. And
I remember hearing that.
All the craziness with that. And then recently, remember Gucci went to jail on a probation violation for shooting a gun after he got acquitted of murder. Lemon on a chain with the V.
Yeah, blame it on what now? See, how you?
And then Jeezy put one of his songs. He put a $10,000 ransom for anybody that can snatch Gucci Mane's chain off his neck.
Can you say petty? They are petty. I love it. See, this is good men beef. This is good men rappers beef because they taking it to the next level. This is hilarious. But I must say, I heard so much about this back and forth. I like Jeezy.
What? He's okay. So because he's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. He's the trapper's favorite trapper.
How you doing? Hello.
That's crazy, girl. Don't say nothing to him.
Yeah.
Hello.
He's got a dope beat. He kind of comes in on the beat like a skater. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, right. That's Jeannie Ma's husband.
He's the reason for my president is black. Like, nobody can tell me anything about Jeezy.
My president is black. My Lambo's blue. Listen.
Meanwhile, no shade for Gucci, but Gucci, remember that was the shit we were saying, bitch, I might be. Bitch, I might be.
What's the tattoo Gucci got on his face?
It's an ice cream cone.
That was the craziest I see some crazy stuff.
How do you ever want to take somebody seriously when they got an ice cream cone on
How do
their
you come
face?
to a job interview and be like, listen, I'm serious about my business? You got ice cream on your motherfucking face. Mr. Carvel, what are you doing? The ice cream man is coming. Right? He said, I'm a scoop of chocolate ice cream. What, you idiot? What is, but hey, he did his little time, and his lady, stacked the money, and they have children. They had a big wedding, and he did marry a black woman. So, I mean.
He did, and he came out of jail, like looking like he ate all his food, all the good food, all the greens, and was working out. I mean, he looked good when he came out.
He was at spa jail.
I give him that. But this was, I mean, to me, like it was such an important battle because of the long-standing beef between them. And, even though it was some tense moments, I watched it was over an hour and a half. And, they were going back and forth, because they got they got diss raps against each other. Like, it's crazy. I always felt like Jeezy he's more mature. He's thug motivation. He was kind of, to me, like the Jay-Z of the South. Yeah. And, you can't compare. He's done songs with Jay-Z. I mean, my favorite shit he's been on. So meanwhile, Gucci, lemon on the chain with the V cuts. That's cool.
No.
It's cool. He was, I will say, like, Gucci was the mix.
Gucci.
Like, that was his shit. Like, he was out there, mixtaping it. But it was Jeezy has so many classics. His album Thug Motivation 101 went platinum.
Jeezy, he stashes all the yams at his auntie's house.
Okay.
So that had me listening, like, well, what y'all talking about over here with this auntie and these yams? Like, what is that's
trying to get a nigga's lights free.
Yes. His code. You know what I mean? He talks in such good code. I like his wordplay.
I love it. And you can sense in the battle. I mean, you can sense the maturity, because he kept saying, he was like an old man. He's like, I tell you what, I tell you what. Like, what you gonna tell me, Jeezy? I tell you what. while Gucci did lemon on a chain with the V cuts, he said, "All right, that's cute."
That's cute,
all right, that's cute.
Listen here, young man. Let me tell you about these young yams, young man. And by yams, I ain't talking about yams. Okay, young man. I ain't talking about fruits and vegetables. I'm talking about real yams.
It was a classic. I mean, aside from the fact that, there was a life that was lost, like, that was Jeezy's homeboy that bust up in the house. And, he was like, he claimed self-defense and he was acquitted. So, I mean, it's some real beef. So honestly, to see them, even though it was some real tense moments, it was a good battle, because essentially that's what music is about to me. Okay. I think Jeezy try to give him the old man speech, like, I brought you here, gave him the whole thing. It was cool. Mm-hmm. It was cool to see. I love me some Jeezy.
Jeezy, I think people felt a little torn, which was the part that I didn't really get. I was like, wait, what? Y'all really feel torn? Like with the man with the ice cream cone? But okay, if you say so. To each his own. but like you said, he is the Jay-Z to the South. So, I get that part.
You never seen them pies?
Yeah.
So much white it'll hurt you. I mean, he taught me how to trap.
Trap music. Hey, he made trap music sound good. Like, what they talking about? Just crack, cocaine, heroin, just selling it and how to get it over the border. And they call it yams. And
he got to chop it up. He got his next is like that. He ain't got to chop nothing up. Okay,
no.
Easy.
So made you really think, like, is this really your life? Like, are you really off the block? What was this on? Because I love the block. Remember?
Yep.
Rolling. Yeah, I start thinking of certain songs, and I'm like, yeah, that was him too. Yeah, he loves that game. He loves the game. He made music out of it. I can't even be mad at you.
Pretty motherfucker, like,
hello, ladies, how you doing? Well,
all right.
I can go on about Jeezy, but let me tell you about another rapper. It's all about the rappers right now. I don't know if you heard, but 50 Cent, he's trolling Lil Wayne for his Fed charges.
When's not trolling somebody?
Yeah, listen, 50 is he's like a rascal of hip hop. He's such a little rascal. That's how I look at him now. Like, he's a little rascal. So Lil Wayne spent 8 months on Rikers Island for weapon charges. So he cannot carry a gun. Right. So I think it was like in Christmas, he was caught with a gold plated handgun. When they searched
He
his
said he
luggage
got it as a gift. He said he got it as a Father's Day gift. It was in his bag.
on a private plane in Miami, like shiny,
What?
like bling. It was shiny. Yeah, it was. Right. It was a gift. Can you believe that? And this carries like a 10-year prison, potential charge. Like, what are you doing? Like, so of course, 50 Cent.
He's already a convicted felon.
Yes. So 50 Cent, he's joking, saying that he needs to get number 45 on the phone before he leaves office to see if he can get a pardon. He said, because they're going to try to put you in jail for supporting Trump.
So I heard that 50 Cent said that the Trump campaign had approached him. They was gonna give him up to $1 million to attend the inauguration, basically to get black people on the train. He said he didn't do it. Then remember, 50 had to backpedal when he was kind of joking, saying, "Oh, I'm leaving New York or whatever."
The taxes are too high
for the tax thing, but it was more like a joke. But 50 said, they probably paid Lil Wayne so that they could get the black vote. I don't know why they thought they was gonna get the black vote from Lil Wayne, but that's another story.
That right there, it just goes to show you how they really don't know us. Like, all I gotta say is that they don't really care about us. Like, you really thought Lil Wayne was gonna get up there and persuade me? No, I'm just saying, I know that there's a man that has an ice cream cone on his face, but I'm saying, you really thought that was gonna get my goat?
Somebody said that Lil Wayne's dreads look like fried catfish.
Girl, when first of all, you read the meme, right? Then you have to look at the picture, and I'm a catfish. I eat fried fish. I was like, you know what? Somebody
do look like catfish, though.
It do. Looking at his head make me hungry. I'm like, He'd be mad as hell. A plate of cornbread and collard greens is next to his ear. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Lil Wayne. Sorry. A fork next to his ear.
I know black people is creative and all, but do we be putting fish in our hair?
Fried fish. And it was thick pieces of fried fish. And hey, people have locks. I love locks. You maintain them. It's great. But his locks are just unkept. Like, that was the thing. Like, he just let it go. Like, fuck it, I'm Lil Wayne. Like, I'm rich. Like, I'm rich, bitch. That's what he did. I'm rich, bitch.
Wow.
I don't got to do nothing. Okay.
Well, good luck, Lil Wayne, because they gonna get you.
They gonna get your little handgun.
Now that number 45 is on his way out, he ain't trying to leave either, though.
No, what I told you, he's a real estate mogul who's being a squatter. He won't leave. He's refusing to give up his power. Like,
oh man, that nigga gonna have to be evicted.
No, that's. He's like, watch my white privilege work. Watch how I'm gonna lock these doors. Watch this. Watch. Oh, it's hilarious.
Good luck, Lil Wayne. See what you can do, because that charge that's the charge that he has now. That gun charge. Things is a changing here. I don't know how that's gonna go away. Like, nigga, you was trying to get on a private plane with a gold-plated Father's Day gift.
Ooh, he was shining it up as they came. He was shining for Father's Day. Who gives somebody a...
He said he got it from his daughter or something.
Oh, I mean, is he going to put it in the vault? Something like that?
I don't know. You better do something.
Shoot him up. That's hilarious.
Anyway, moving on.
I love it.
Oh, man. Let me clear my throat, because we got to go to the woke minute.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm woke.
All right. Well, this one is a little somber for the woke minute, but I do want to bring some light and some recognition to the mysterious death of Quwuon Charles. So I know that you heard this happened all in the state of Louisiana, where 15-year-old Quwuon Charles, he left his home with Janet Irvin and her 17-year-old son, Bobby. So, for those that were trying to figure out, it sounds like they were white. And he left without his parents' permission on October 30th of this year. Around 3 o'clock, his mother, was calling, trying to find out where he was. By 8 o'clock, No one had really heard from him. So both the parents called 911 to report him missing. Now, here is where the ball gets dropped, the craziness happens, and you just have to wonder, but that racism probably plays an essential role here. So the police get called, law enforcement come, but to pacify the family, they're not going to put out an Amber Alert. They say, oh, he's probably at a football game, basically dismissing the family's pleas. So, of course, no Amber Alert was issued. The next day, the family does their own investigation. They find out, that he was with a friend, probably Janet Irvin and her 17-year-old son, Bobby. And tragically, about 3 days later, he was found dead in a wooded area. It sounds like he was in the water. So, this has been compared to Emmett Till. I did see some of the body, and it's extremely graphic. My heart just goes out. I feel so broken, just to see what happened to him in that short amount of time that he was away from home. So the initial autopsy said that, basically the condition of his body is due to the aquatic animals. But the family is not resting with that. They don't agree with that cause of death. Because they initially said that he had drowned. And of course the family is fighting that every step of the way. So, a lot of emotions are running high. The lack of transparency obviously is very evident. And just kind of the indifference of law enforcement, how they, said he was at a baseball game when this child was clearly losing his life in the midst of that. So, what do you think about this?
This breaks my heart. This is just a young 15-year-old just happened to leave his house, and to know that, like you said, he was losing his life, and to put his parents at ease, he probably at a football game. And I mean,
it's like, did they go to the football game?
Right,
How did they know?
How did they just disregard what was happening? So when there was no Amber Alert call, and it's just not fair. So again, you look at this as if it was a white kid, and I just feel like I'm sick of saying that, because it's so true. That is why the term Amber Alert exists, not because Shaniqua was missing, not because Shantae was missing, but because an Amber was missing. So we coined the term. That's where it came from, not, because we were cared for so much. And I just feel like this is where they dropped the ball. I do feel as though the Baldwin Police Department, they dropped the ball right here. And, the child doesn't have his life, his family, they don't have answers, and it's not fair. And I'm so sorry to this family. This is horrific.
Yeah. So my heart goes out to this family, to the friends. This is Black Lives Matter. And it's like, I want us to get to a point where we are past that, and we can grow from that. But, right now it's so much cause for alarm to keep, pushing that in the face, that Black lives do matter. And this is just a tragedy of when they don't matter as much. This is what happens.
This is what happens. It just, yes.
So we want to fight justice for Bobby.
Oh, yeah. Justice for Bobby. Rest in peace. Yeah. Well, on a brighter note, in woke news. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. On a brighter note.
Yes, in woke news. Mr. Travis Scott, also known as Sicko Mode, he is going to be giving back to the HBCU scholarships for students. So he has a Cactus Jack Foundation, and he's providing educational and creative resources. So this is such a big deal. He launched this with Wayman Webster Scholarship Program, and this is named after Scott's grandfather. So Travis Scott actually dropped out of college, and he didn't finish. But, he has family that, basically, we are graduates. We want you to graduate. He went on to pursue this great career. He's successful, but guess what? He still believes in education, and he's giving back. So
I agree with that. I'm glad about that.
Yeah. So it's like one of those.
And actually, his mother went to Grambling and his father went to Prairie View. So Both parents went to an HBCU.
See what I'm saying? So that's dope. I think this is dope. The first round of recipients are from Morehouse College, then Howard, then Texas Southern University, Grambling State, and of course his mother's alma mater, and Prairie View A&M University, and that's where his father attended. So he has parents who, are college grads, and he knows the whole HBCU, and I think it's only right for him to dig deep and give back. And I think that's super dope. Sicko mode, and Travis Scott has a meal at McDonald's, and they're saying like it's sold out.
You even go to McDonald's?
No, once in a blue. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I get a chocolate milkshake, and once in a blue, you'll catch me on the line. I can't even lie to you. Oh, and I'm lying again. I do like their chicken sandwich. It is delightful. Who would have thought that McDonald's would have an amazing buttery roll chicken sandwich? But anyway. So yes, Travis Scott has a meal, and it's good.
Oh, good for him. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Always let's get some good news up in here. Good job, Travis.
Yeah, good job, Travis. In the height of everything happening and where the world is at, still focusing on education is something that this young man is trying to do.
I was rapping one little song I know.
What you got? Give it to me.
I don't know. I know Hidden Hills. Deep up in Jata ta. That wasn't a song, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, because I'm bopping my head as you I was bopping my head with you. I know. I know.
All right. Let's.
Where we at?
Oh man, we're at a good place. We are now at.
She said we're at a good place. I'm at my happy place.
We are now at the Weekend D Report. Yeah.
You gotta go on. I used to be scared of the dick. Now I throw lips to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch. Have the hunter. Janet Jack me. Take it in the bud.
Yeah. All right. So let me get right into it. So we have a question from one of our listeners. She's looking for advice. And hey, y'all out there, if you would like if you have a problem, you want to bring it to us, bring it right here on the show. We'll keep you anonymous. Send us a DM on Instagram, Facebook at TwizPod, or you can email us at that'swhatimsayingpodcast@gmail.com. Go to our website, www.twizpod.com. So I'm going to get right into it. So she says, my boyfriend and I really got serious during quarantine. He and his baby mama have been broken up for about a year, and I asked him if he thought she was prettier than me. He said that we were both pretty, and I'm prettier on the inside, he said, but she is prettier physically. I don't know if this means he's over that. I don't know why I can't read. She said, I don't know if this means he isn't over her or if I should break up with him. Girl, seeking you shall find. Who told you to ask that?
That was just
what's the moral here? That's okay, good.
May I chime in on this here? That is such an insecure question to ask. Let's start there. Okay. And if he kept it real, however he thought he was keeping it real, to say, you're pretty on the inside. Oh, he just dug the hole deeper, girl. You might as well jump in the coffin. But she's prettier physically. So what? She got a fatter ass. Like, what is it? Like, that was classic shit right there. That is now, but I'm gonna tell you what makes it funnier. This makes me think of that damn what is the rapper? Fabulous, and he has a verse where he says, "Who wants Solange if you can have Beyonce?" I can't. That's the first thing I'm reading this. I'm like, oh, this is so fucked up. But that's how people feel sometimes. You remember that verse? I don't even know what song it was, but I just remember it made me go, oh, that's so messed up. I hope Solange doesn't hear this song. Who wants Solange if you can have Beyonce? I was like, oh shit, that's so messed up. So, should you break up with him? I mean, now he has you feeling away. So, I mean, what if a man, flip the tables? What if a man said to you, was your ex's dick bigger than mine? And what if he was like, well, actually,
Actually, there's
Since you
certain
want to
questions
know.
you just don't ask if you
You
don't
know
want
what
to
I'm
know.
saying? What if you like ran it down like, well, he definitely ate pussy better than you, and I mean them back shots that he was given,
Oh, much better,
sick.
and he lasted longer too.
Right? Oh my god! Like, what if But your looks, yo, you look like fucking Idris Alba, but on the bedside, he's a winner. What if?
He didn't sweat as much either.
And he loved eating pussy. What if you did all that? Like he loved it. What? I'm just an asshole, right? I go in. What if you went there? See, that's where she should have fixed him real quick, but she shouldn't have even been asking in the first place. So, I don't think that's even a question to ask. But yeah, he told you what he really felt. Like, yeah, my baby's mom is popping. A lot of dudes love their baby mom. She's the forever love of their lives, stupid. But, are you trying to ask her, are you asking like, am I outdoing her? Am I better than her? Like, cause then no. And the fact that she puts you in a position to make you feel insecure, or should I say he put you in a position, well then, yeah, you might as well keep it moving. Cause now you're always going to have that on your mind.
Yeah, so I mean, she opened the door, and that's the thing. You open the door, so you gotta expect whatever walks through that door. He was honest, probably too honest, and he should have really just kept that to himself. Because I'm sure, just like in any relationship, there are nuances to it. I mean, it's a reason why she's a baby mom, and she's not the wife. He's not with her.
Mm-hmm.
He's with you, boo. But you done open the door to so much insecurity. You done open a can of worms. There's no way to close it down, because it's not going to it's not going to get any better. He said what he said. I said what I said.
I said what I said, and that's what I meant.
If you can't live with it, then you need to go, because that it's going to chip away at your self-esteem. You're going to look in the mirror. You're going to, cut yourself up, try to figure out what it is about her. And then I'm just predicting, but imagine, if she were to go long term with this guy,
Mm-hmm.
that baby mom is going to be in his life for at least a good 18 years, some way, shape, or form. You're going to have to deal with her.
Mm-hmm.
So why even put yourself in that boat? You've already done it, but I think it is, she said, how long have they been together?
For like a year.
They got serious during quarantine, but she said no, the baby mom, they've been broken up for about a year. So
they've
it
broken
sounds
up for a
like
year.
a
Okay.
new relationship, like a year. Within the year. She said, quarantine, but March, April. So, they probably got a couple of months in. I don't think it's so much that he isn't over the baby moms as much as is you're not gonna get over that conversation, what was said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he tried to fix it up. You pretty on the inside. What? That's like, remember, just taking it back, but I can't even get it out. Eddie Murphy, was it Eddie Murphy Raw? And when he got caught with his dick hanging out, and the wife came in, and he was like, hold on. He's like, yes, we fucked. I fucked her. We fucked. But I make love to you.
Exactly.
Yes, I fucked her.
Okay, yes. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what he did. Exactly. Oh.
And then she's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, we make love, right. You love me, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He trying to put a little. Oh, that is so funny. Listen, but I will be honest with you, and I ain't shit. If I was a baby's mom and I knew that this is how homegirl was feeling, I would giggle at night.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah, I would giggle a little bit.
Petty, like, mm-hmm.
I would like put my lashes on and just like laugh a little bit, like. You know what I'm saying? I would switch a little bit more when I pick up my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this bitch insecure. Look at you. Mm.
Oh, man.
I would ask her, like, do you like my hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so, sis. You open the door, you get what you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't live this one out, if this is just going to sour and give you all kind of insecurities, exit stage left now.
No, but let me say this. Hold on a minute. I hate to tell you this. He's just effing you. That's what's happening right here. It's not about we just got serious during quarantine. Nah, it was just because of the quarantine that, caused the situation. Y'all did not get any deeper. There was no realer connection because he wouldn't have said no shit like that to you. He told you exactly what it was. So yeah, he's focusing on your insides, which is beautiful because he's digging them insides. That's what he's doing. So no, come on. No, y'all, he's just effing you. That's all. You are just a piece. That's all it is. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. And he's still vibing with his baby's mom too. That's why he gave his baby mom props. Like she's prettier. No, nope. Right away. Yep. Y'all are just boning. Y'all are just boning during quarantine because you want to be around somebody who you could take your mask off with. That's all.
See, I think he was honest with her. He probably didn't understand the severity. I don't think I think he was being honest with her. And I think he thought the save was, but you're pretty on the inside because, most women, I would think, you want to know that the man respects your insides, not just your guts, digging your guts, but the person that you are on the inside. So I think he thought he was saying something right, but it just didn't come out that way because petty over here, that's not how she was taking it. First of all, you petty for asking the question. You comparing prettiness, and he was trying to go deep with you. You pretty on the inside. She pretty on the outside. So I think there was some depth to what he was saying, but she ain't gonna. I said you're not gonna catch it. It's really, it's gonna tear you up inside, literally and figuratively.
Yeah. No, I still think he's just there for the fun. Nope. Yeah. He's just there for the fun because she's feeling insecure about it and she's focused on the look. So yeah, that's all. He making her feel away. Sorry, I don't agree. I think he's just there for that. So hit the road. Either way, it's gonna eat at you. So it's time to go.
Okay. All right. Well.
Let us know how that goes because I will bet you. I bet you my bottom dollar that's what it is. Watch a year later, like, oh, that was it. That was just quarantine fun. He got back with her. Their son is having a birthday party next week. I'm looking at pictures on IG. That's what she's gonna say.
Okay, moving on.
We'll see.
Guess we'll see.
Is it my jam?
It is. That's my jam.
Okay. I'm a little souped about this one because this really gets us back to the good old days. This is Foxy Brown's "Gotta Get You Home" featuring Blackstreet. Okay, how you like me now? This is off of 1996 Il Nana album. Ow. Now, I don't know if you know, but her original name is Inga DeCarlo Fung Marchand. So everybody used to get on like her full name. Like, come on now, Inga. Like, cut it out. I don't care let me tell you, I don't care what anybody has to say. Stage name Foxy Brown. She was a hot rapper. I mean, she had the little raspy voice. She had the Jay-Z flow. I don't care if you wrote it for her. The shit was always hot. This song right here was a super sexy song. Blackstreet sang the hook. And how she said, and I threw on Blackstreet casually and had them in the song. It was just sex all around the car. Isn't it ironic? Back to reality, soul to soul.
I love that.
And she kind of played out the whole night and how she saw a dude and she was like, I'm about to say peace to my mans for you. When it's all said and done, I got plans for you. Girl, she really had a flow and she had such swag and just the way she was handling this dude in this club that she just met. It's like this was when this song came on, whether you had a lounge or a party, this is when you gotta at least be locking eyes with somebody. You gotta scout somebody up because if you know you want to dance, this is your sexy time. This is your time.
R&B and rap.
Yes, this is your moment. If you know the verses, I remember Foxy had the little with the cowhide hat, the boots. I was digging her style, all of that. I remember I had to get myself the hat. She was super dope.
You had that hat.
Yeah, to this day, I'm still rocking my cowhide and hat. I was ahead of the game. I used to roll up to high school. They'd be like, "Where's she going?" I'm going to math class. Where's she going? I was into fashion, but anyway. So yeah, this was the Il Nana. This whole album was dope too.
Oh my goodness! Can we have to give props to Foxy Brown because let's be real. Yeah. She was like killing the game when she was like 16 years old. Remember, she was doing before she even had an album. She was like on. She did a song with Toni Braxton, Mary J. Blige, LL Cool J,
a little reggae,
Jay-Z. you know, she was all over this. She was killing it. And this was the era. Our era was the baggy jeans and the girl, which was cool. But she brought a lot of sexiness to it too. You look at Lil' Kim, but look at Foxy. Like, she did that shit, and she was, she held her weight with all of the heavyweights, the big boys. Prodigy and
yes,
Mobb Deep. Like, she did
the Firm.
That's like don't you talk about no Firm. Don't you talk about no Firm.
What about Foxy Brown? When the Firm came out, I mean, and remember the whole math equation she did, and people actually put their pen and paper out. She's like, double times 3. That's a whole like. And everybody was like, they was like, actually, she's wrong. I was like, I don't care. She spit that shit. I don't even care. I don't care. I would never. I don't know it. I don't care. Where my TI-82 calculator? I don't care.
Give her props.
Oh yeah. This was all. Oh. Yes, this baby, I need you. Yeah, this was a good song. This is a forever dope song from a female rapper, and I don't think she cursed too much. But you know what I mean? She was talking about all of that. This is, and now we have our WAP, and it's just straight out. But there's a little bit more wordplay with this right here. Super dope. Yay, love it.
That was a good one. You want me back?
Thank you. I'm all happy. Thank you. Ooh.
All right, y'all. Well, we are now at the Support Black Businesses segment of the show, where we believe in growing our economy and strengthening our communities by supporting products and services made FUBU for us by us. So this week, I want to highlight History Re-Instated. It is a series of Black history courses designed to educate middle school and high school kids on American Black history in a way that schools have just outright failed to do. So their soft launch is coming up at the end of this month. This is a company that was started by Sierra Narcisse and Mariel Suarez, who's a special education teacher. Right now, they are, you can go to Linktree/History Reinstated to get on their list. But this is great. I'm hoping that more of these projects, more of these companies will, really start to take over, because now that, all the kids basically have done this virtual schooling, they're online, how long this is going to last in the foreseeable future, we don't know. Mm-hmm. But this is a great opportunity to put in, outside of the mainstream education, put in some of the education that, our kids need, the stuff that they're not going to get in school. Right. So I love this. I absolutely love this. And I can't wait to see how this is going to roll out.
Yes. Can I just say that I too love this. I just want to give these sisters super props. I know that I'm learning a lot, especially with Black history, just today. As I get older, I'm learning today. And the first thing I say to myself is, why didn't they teach us this in school?
You know why?
Like, so much of it, like Black Wall Street, like, wait a minute, why didn't I know of this? Like, some of the great, I can go on and on, but I'm glad to hear this is in effect.
So sounds good. History Reinstated. We love it.
Yay.
All right, y'all. Well, we've come to the end.
So
we'll be back next week. All right, y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe to That's What I'm Saying, the podcast. Listen to us on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, pretty much wherever you listen to your podcast. You want to see our pretty faces? Watch That's What I'm Saying, the TV show, weekdays on Island TV or on the Island TV app. And Shatara, what else do we need to let them know?
Yes, if you have a question for the Weekend D Report, if you want to keep up to date on all my comedy shows, as well as our podcasts and TV events, then get social with us. Find us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram at TwistPod, not twist, but TWIS, at our website at twistpod.com. As always, thank you again for listening. Stay well, stay healthy. Till next time, we love y'all. Peace.
Peace.